Hi everyone, this isn't a tutorial per se, it's just a time lapse just showing you how I do my stuff. I start on the shirt because if I start on the face is my favourite, and then I tend to lose interest and then I do a really crappy shirt. So I always start on the thing that interests me the least and get that over and done with and focus more attention on it than I normally would. So I'm just going over it with a B pencil and just colouring out I've got the picture in front of me, always staring at the picture, always zooming in, just always looking at the different shades and the different colours, and that's what I do. Now I'm leaving these great big white gaping spots on her jacket because that's where I plan to have her hair, and I'm just thinking ahead because if I colour it all in dark now, it's going to make it really hard to do her light blonde hair on top of the dark unless I use like a pen or a really super strong eraser. So I just thought ahead and looked at the reference picture and kept those areas blank. Now, along with all the graphite pencils that I also use a Prismacolor black, just because I really wanted that jacket to be black, and just going over and over and over it again with the 6B pencil was just taking forever, so I just decided to use black. And then I also went over the top of the black with the 6B. Now that thing that you see me holding with the brush on the end, that's not a pencil, that's like a pencil eraser. It's Derwent, and I got it from Australia at Officeworks. I don't know where else you can get it, but it is super handy. I also have a Tombow, one of the really skinny erasers. That's amazing, that thing. But I love using that pencil eraser. I don't use the paper stump blender too often unless I really need to get into a teeny tiny little minute space. I find it just doesn't blend it anywhere near as smooth as a tissue does. The whole time I'm colouring in anything, I always come back over with the pencil eraser and make sure I keep my highlight or the space that I want empty. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it whenever I blend it. So that's why when I blend, then I get the eraser out and make sure that those erased spots stay there. Because her skin is so fair, I start all her, like her neck and her face, with a 2H pencil, which is the lightest Mars lumograph one that I have. And I start from there, and if I need it lighter, then I'll get my kneadable eraser and just dab it and make it lighter. Just drawing out with my pencil eraser the spots that I want really dark, where does she have blood or something on her neck? I'm not quite sure, but there's spots there that's really dark, so I'm just outlining them so I don't forget to put them in. Just using my tombow eraser here to do lots of little mini dots on her neck, because she has like a textured effect on her neck in the picture, so I just wanted to add some dots to it. Make sure you get your darkest spots dark. Sometimes I tend to not make them dark enough, and then when you look at the other parts in relation to it, they just don't highlight as much as what they should. So make sure when you're doing the darkest parts of the reference picture, make sure you do get them quite dark. Now I'll always blend the eye and get some of the graphite onto the white of the eye, because the white of the eye should not be white unless you've got a really extreme highlight. You always want it tinged a darker white, like with a little bit of grey on it. With the eyebrows, I started out with a 2H pencil, and then I did a B pencil, and then 2B for the darkest ones, just to get some extra different colours in there for the hairs. And then finally I did some in black Prismacolor. But you can't do the hairs poking out of the eyebrows, you know, a couple of stray hairs, until you've actually done her forehead. Yet again, just doing her skin with a 2H pencil and then blending it in with the tissue. I always seem to pick people with blonde hair or white hair to draw on top of white paper, and it's really not that much fun until you learn how to do it. So this is my first attempt at blonde hair. I've done quite a few beards. So I start with my 2H pencil and then I blend it in. And looking at the reference picture, I come along with my H pencil and do some dark spots that are in the hair, because blonde people normally have dark spots in their hair. And then I blend it and then use the pencil eraser to pull out some blonde hairs and highlights and things like that. And then I come along with my HB pencil and do the same thing, the dark spots, and then blend it, and then the highlights or the hairs, and then I go all the way up to a 2B pencil. Unless it's really dark, I think I went up to a 4B pencil in some of the really dark spots. And you just keep doing that using your pencil eraser or your tombow eraser to bring out all the hairs and make it look like it's blonde. But you need that base of the 2H in order to get the blonde hairs to be able to be seen. I wanted to add a little bit of pop, a little bit of colour pop to her, so I wanted to do her hair things and her lips in coloured pencil. So I did a quick base of graphite just to get the dark spots in there, and then I did different reds in Prismacolor and polychromos pencils.